Okay, let's try this again. Example 4 in the PowerPoint here is a little different than the one that you have. So let's go through and fix, I think it's just one of the numbers at the end. Instead of it being 2, I think you guys have negative 15 degrees Celsius. Okay. All right, so it says a toy balloon has an internal pressure of 106 kilopascals and a volume of 5 liters. If the temperature where the balloon is released at 20 degrees Celsius, what will happen to the volume when the balloon rises to an altitude where the pressure is 65 kilopascals and the temperature is negative 15 degrees Celsius? So those numbers should match yours. Okay, so we're going to underline some stuff here. We have 106 kilopascals, that is pressure 1. Then we have a volume of 5 liters, that is volume 1. And then they give us temperature 1, which is 20 degrees Celsius. We need to change that to Kelvin. So that should be 293. T1 equals 293 Kelvin. And then they give us another pressure, that's 65 kilopascals, that's P2. And then they give us a temperature, which is negative 15, so we'll need to change that. That should be 258 Kelvin. So T2, 258. Okay, and it looks like we are looking for a volume. They're looking for V2. They give us V1. Okay, so in this case, we're actually going to have to use all of the variables because we have pressure, volume, and we also have temperature. So we're going to use all of our variables here, this entire equation, and we're going to plug our numbers in and solve for volume 2. All right, so we're going to plug our numbers in here. Start with pressure, 106. P1 times V1. V1 was 5. We're going to divide that by T1, which we calculated at 293. That's going to equal P2, which is 65, times V2, which is what we're looking for. That's our X, divided by 258. Okay, so the easiest thing to do here would be to go ahead and calculate this together. So you would do 106 times 5 divided by 293 and get a number. And then over here, you would get 65 divided by 258, get another number. And whatever number you get here, you would divide over here. Okay, so let's do that real quick. So we have 106 times 5 divided by 293. And that gives us 1.8. So just to simplify this a little bit, 1.8 equals 65 divided by 258 gives us 0.25. Okay, and that's 0.25 times V2, right? So we're actually going to divide by 0.25 on both sides to get our X, V2. So we do 1.8 divided by 0.25, and that's going to give us about 7.2, my goodness, liters, that was weird. 7.2 liters should be your answer. Okay. All right, so I want you guys to try numbers 5, 6, and 8. You can skip number 7, 5, 6, and 8. There should be a key up on the teacher desk if you want to check your answers when you're done. When you complete the green page, you'll need to go to the yellow page you received yesterday and continue to work problems. Good job, guys, and I'll see you next week.